What is up, viewers? Today I'm going to be removing the Santa Cruz Palmdale grips that came factory on my bike and installing the RedMonkey Karv grips. These are the 9.5 millimeter silicone grips, so they're a little bit more plump than a normal size grip. Something I'm kind of wanting, a little more cushion. These are a dual density silicone. They're nice and tacky, so they give you good grip even if you don't wear gloves. They're not as dense as the ESI grips. The ESI seems a little bit more of a rigid silicone. These, being a dual density, have a little more give to them. They're made in the USA, which is what attracted me to them in the first place. And then they give to several different charities. You can see those on their website, one of which was a military charity, so that immediately grabbed my eye. So let's get on with this. So first thing, you're going to need your grips, because why do a grip install without grips? Then you need some way to get your old grip off. So for these, it's going to be a wrench. I have my multi-tool, and we're going to loosen the nut up here and slide these off. That easy. You're going to need rubber mallet, some cutting dikes. But if you don't get that far, maybe you have some slide-on grips originally, you might need a knife to try and cut those off. What we're going to get into here is the end caps. So you have the end cap that comes with it. What they tell you to do is to nip down the end. There you go. That's exactly how they tell you to do it. And these get pushed in the end. If you can't push them in, these went in the good form. Use a rubber mallet, this way you're not destroying them. If you don't have a rubber mallet, you could always put a rag over it and some light taps on a hammer, or the handle of a hammer, so it's the wood going against it with the rag in the place so you're not scuffing the end up. And then you have your alcohol. They recommend 91% Isopropyl alcohol, so this is 91%. It costs a little more to get it with the spray bottle, but I have some other stuff I can use the spray bottle for. So now what you get, you have a slightly canted edge to it here and a nice flat edge. The flat edge goes to the inside. None of the instructions I could find actually go into that, so you're kind of left up to your own devices on it. Now what you need to do is make sure you have enough room here. I don't have enough room here, so what we're going to have to do is move over my brake lever as well as my dropper lever to make room for the grip to fit, because it's just slightly longer than the Palmdale grips. See how they match up there? It's the same length, but this has that little end built in there on the end of the grip, so we're counting for that here. So let's get these moved on over. Hopefully I got the right sizes on me. And if I don't, we'll just do a cut scene, because why not? And that has to be a Torx. And for those of you who don't know, this tool I'm using is the Bell tool from one of my previous videos. I like it a lot. It's been handy. Let's see. I need the smaller end on that one. And of course this you'll have to do for both sides. I have a little extra wiggle room here, so I probably won't have to worry about that side. This side's ready to go. So you want to use this as heavily as you can, because this is your lubricant. You're using rubbing alcohol for the lubricant to slide the grip over. And then the idea is that the grip is going to dry, the alcohol is going to dry, and then the grip is going to be stuck on there and not move at all. And you can see the size of the hole here. It's not a very big hole, so you got to do a little squeezing. Another trick I'm going to try, wearing some mechanics gloves. You could probably use whatever gloves you have laying around. You got some riding gloves. I just happen to have my mechanics wear gloves sitting right here. Just give me a little extra grip on the, in case I get any alcohol on it. So spray up the handlebars liberally. It's not like an instant evaporation. It's not like spraying a brake parts cleaner. And you want to spray it all down in the grip. Get that all nice and soaked. And just shove it on and work it down. Oop, too far. Bring it on back. And I'm going to leave it just so it's covering up most of that bar in there. You want to make sure it's not squished up, bunched up, where it's going to want to stretch out a little. Make sure it's nice, comfortable. Give it a little rock. And there you go. Nice. It's got a nice chunky feel to it. I like that. I have a big hand. I wear an extra large glove in mechanics wear, or my hand up gloves, or fox racing gloves. It's always an XL for me. So these are nice. They're tacky. Got a little bit of cushion to them, not too much to make it sloppy. That's the thing. I didn't really want something that was going to be mushy and just not give me a good feel for the trail, but I wanted something that had just enough give so when I'm riding, it's absorbing a little bit of vibration and just making it a little more comfortable on my hands. So, no need to bore you with installing the other one. This one's installed. I'll go ahead and pop the other one on there. Then I'll go out for a ride, get a little ride footage, and we'll do a little wrap up and see how I like them. All right. And we're off. These grips are already super comfortable. Oh yeah, I can feel the pressure on the outside of my palms now. I've been climbing for a while up this road, but yet it doesn't hurt. Whereas with the Palmdale grips, it hurt. It soaks up the vibrations nicely. No pain on my hands. Like I feel the pressure from leaning on them for so long, but there's no dull pain anymore. Got one behind me. Take all the chunky lines, and it's not bad at all. Still have good control of the bike. They don't feel loose in my hands. You're soaking up everything nice. Just trying to hit everything on purpose now. Yeah, these RedMonkey grips are definitely a good purchase. I recommend them.
Probably wind up putting them on all my bikes. Oh yeah. Snow mat just soaks up everything I throw at it. And the braking, perfect. Climb here. Get into the flow. Nice and smooth. It's tight up here. Love it right there. Yeah. You have to go that way. How'd you go this way then? You walked? All right. Long slack geometry, it's still very capable. Clip the tree there. Third time by it, third time clipping it. Yep. Tight squeeze. Another bridge.
All right, guys. Well, I had great ride. Took my granddaughter out with me, so I had a little partner with me, and we just rode all over the place. And well, yeah, a little worse for wear right now. So, but the grips were phenomenal. All those, you take a kid out, you're not as, up on it and killing it. So a lot more, sitting there on the bars, a little more grinding, and it wasn't bad at all. Like, I could feel on the outsides of my palms where the pressure would be. Maybe, some people would want an ergon grip for it, but it was great. I could feel the, I had my pressure on there, but there was no discomfort at all. Everything worked great, and the grips are phenomenal. They absorb just enough, and you can't ask for a better grip. So if you like the content I'm putting out, look forward to some more ride footage. I'm going to have some ride videos coming up, plenty of trails near me. Been putting together some of that. And like the channel, subscribe it, hit the little bell, get notified when I put out some new videos. I'm trying to crank them out about 2 a week right now. I'll start slacking off as winter gets a little closer. So enjoy.